Hello there and welcome to another edition of the Cross Country Coaches Show. I'm Jordan Bassrom of MurrayAthletics.com, joined alongside head cross country coach Tim Servis. Now coach, you guys just got back from the Chile Pepper Festival, a regionally renowned meet. Your teams finished 11th and 12th. Carly Langley was the standout in that meet. She ran a 17:37, which marks the 5th fastest time in GAC history in a 5K. Can you talk about her performance in that meet?
Carly's performance was phenomenal. She continues to get better and better every meet. She ran real hard, had great competition there, beat some All-American girls in Division II, or at least one. I would have to go back and look at the results, but she beat some really, really difficult runners, and so I'm real excited about her future. We have conference coming up, and she hasn't been beat in conference this year. She's ahead of the number 2 girl by about 25 seconds. So that's really impressive. That's quite a bit of distance for anybody to overcome within such a short amount of time. So if she stays healthy, she is definitely a contender for that individual champion. And also, she's a contender for all region, which to get all region in the central region, you got to be 25, top 25. But if the top 4 teams in the region go on the nationals, and the top 3 individuals that are on the top 4 teams get to go to nationals as individuals. Our region is so tough that the number 1 and number 2 individual from our region last year was the number 1 and number 2 competitor at the national meet. So we had our region actually occupied the number 1 and number 2 spot at the national meet, which was amazing when looking at all the competition. So that being said, we have a really tough region. She has a lot to overcome, but she did have the 23rd fastest time in the nation for Division II this year. So so if she were to make it to nationals, top 25 Americans at nationals are all American. I think it'll be a little bit more difficult for her to make it to nationals and then to get all American in our region. It's that tough, but I really think she has a shot at doing both. If she continues to improve, I think she'll get there. It's just, I guess time will tell.
Now we talked after the meet, and you said several more runners had personal bests during the meet. Can you talk a little bit about what other runners really impressed you in the Chile Pepper?
Well, on the guys' side, Cody Fox came out and ran a great race. I believe his time was 26:48, but anyway, he was our number 2 and he was a freshman. So I was really impressed by Cody Fox. He's actually from southern Arkansas, a small town called DeWitt, and he won state for 4A. His dad was his coach, and so he has a pretty neat history, and I was really proud to see him up there. Our guys' team, the heart of our guys' team so far has been our younger ones. We have a very young class. They've been improving every meet. I'm just excited to, see them as they progress.
Now moving into this weekend, you guys go to Arkansas Little Rock to a new, somewhat of a new meet. You haven't ran there in quite a while. What do you expect out of that meet this weekend?
Well, this meet will consist of 9 teams that are Division II or lower divisions, and then there will be several Division I teams, really good teams like obviously University of Arkansas, Little Rock's great, Stephen of Austin, Central Arkansas. So that's some really good competition for our men and women to keep up with. But then also we're going to see Harding there, and that's always fun to race them. I'm hoping that we'll gain some more ground on them. And then there's some other teams that we have beaten in the past that'll be there. So good competition. Now,
I know you said Arkansas Tech was there as well. But it's also, can you talk a little bit about the course? You haven't been there in 2 years, but can you tell our fans a little bit about the course that they run on?
Oh, the course is really nice. It's a flat course, golf course, and we ran there 4 years ago, and we had a lot of PRs. I checked the weather. The weather is looking good, so it is possible that Carly could run a faster time, and all our guys could run a faster time. I'm just hoping to see progression out of this meet.
All right, guys, you heard it here first from head coach Tim Servis. The women start at 10, with the men following at 10:45 this weekend in Arkansas, Little Rock. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for joining us, Coach.
Thank you.